Henry Waddell is my best friend. His mama works for my mama. Her name is Annie Mae. Every morning at 8 o'clock, Annie Mae steps off the county bus and walks up the long hill to my house. If it's summer, John Henry is stepping it right beside her. We like to help Annie Mae. We shell the butter beans, we sweep the front porch, we let the cats in, then chase them right back out of the house. Until Annie Mae says, "Shoot, get out of here, go play." Can anybody connect to that? We shoot marbles in the dirt until we're too hot to even be alive. Then we yell, "Last one inside's a rotten egg!" And we run straight for the creek. John Henry swims better than anybody I know. He crawls like a catfish and he blows bubbles like a swamp monster. Wait a minute.
Who's Josh?
A swamp monster's bubbles. If I was going to write about the swamp monster's bubbles, whose bubbles are they?
The swamp monsters.
Swamp monster's bubbles. I don't know his name. I don't know if it's Frank the Swamp Monster. I don't know if it's Jane the Swamp Monster. Oh, there. Thank you. But if we have a singular noun like one swamp monster, does anybody know what we do to make it theirs? The swamp monsters? You're exactly right. Wait a minute. I thought that's what we did to names.
No, we can also do it to other things too.
Yeah, we can also do it to other things like singular nouns. Okay, the swamp monsters. Bubbles. Let's see if we hear anything else that we can make sound like that. Alright. He blows bubbles like a swamp monster, but he doesn't swim in the town pool with me. He's not allowed. Why? Why is he not allowed to swim in the town pool anymore? Rosa, why is he not allowed?
Because he's black.
Yeah, and so what?
It doesn't matter about the skin color because, what is it called? No.
Are you thinking of another book?
Barack Obama, like that, they didn't get to play with white people.
You think of our Martin Luther King book?
It's kind of the same as that. They did not get to eat in the same restaurant and things. They had to go to a different one. The white didn't go.
Yeah. So we dam the creek up with rocks and sticks to make a swimming spot, and we holler and jump in wearing only our skin. Ew.
That's nasty.
John Henry's skin is the color of brown butter. He smells like pine needles after the rain. My skin is the color of pale moss that dance in the light. John Henry says I smell like a just washed sock. This means war! I shout. Does he really mean war?
No.
We churn that water into a huge white hurricane and laugh until our sides hurt. Then we float on our backs and spout like whales. I'm going to be a fireman when I grow up, I say. Me too, says John Henry. I have 2 nickels for ice pops. Wait, who has the 2 nickels?
John.
Not John Henry.
Joe.
Whose nickels are they?
Joe.
Joe's nickels, right? Apostrophe S, Joe's nickels. So we put on our clothes and we walk into town. John Henry doesn't come with me through the front door of Mr. Mason's store. Why does he not come inside, James? Why does he not come inside?
It's our clothes.
What?
It's our clothes. It said our clothes.
Our clothes. Oh, you're jumping forward to next week talking about ours or theirs. You're ahead. That is possessive. It's their clothes. You're right. You're way ahead of me, James. Why does he not go in the store, Lindsay? Yeah, during this time there, he's not allowed to go inside. How you doing, young Joe? He asked. He winked and says, "Are you going to eat both of these popsicles by yourself?" My heart does a quick beat. "I got one for a friend," I say, and I scoot out the door. "Yes, sir, it's mighty hot out there," he calls. "Oh, I love ice pops," John Henry says. Me too, I say. Annie Mae makes dinner for my family every night. She creams the corn and rolls the biscuits. Daddy stirs his iced tea and says, the town pool opens tomorrow to everybody under the sun, no matter what color. That's the new law, Mama tells me. She helps my plate with peas and says, that's the way it's going to be now. Everybody together at lunch counters, restrooms, and drinking fountains, too. Does that remind us of anything? Anybody else that we know associated with this time period? If you saw what you think.
Frickin' the Roosevelt.
Okay, what's your connection?
Because he signed up the papers to a New Deal, and that's on that book there said it's a new law.
Okay, the New Deal was something different. Does anyone remember what the New Deal was? What is the thing now?
Was to open jobs and help rebuild homes and money and like that.
Yep, he was trying to help people in a different way. This was about the Civil Rights Act. Does anybody remember, I don't know, a woman who said, I'm not getting up when you tell me to get up.
Can you stop?
Just listen to what I'm asking you. Indanya?
Rosa Parks.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was
Oh, you were thinking of Wangari. She was also trying to stand up for black women. That's a good connection, too. I wiggle in my chair like a doodlebug. I gotta be excused, I shout, and I run into the kitchen to tell John Henry. What is he gonna tell John Henry, Anna?
He's gonna tell John Henry that my mom said that they can let black people and white people swim on the same pool and drink water, use the restroom together, and go to the restaurant together.
Mm-hmm. I want you to think for a second. Imagine, think of your best friend in the whole world. Maybe your sister. Mine's my sister. Imagine that I wanted to go in somewhere with her. I want to go and eat lunch with my sister, but I can't, and she has to stand outside. But now, all of a sudden, they're going to let us go in together. Talk to your partner about how would you feel if you finally get to go together.
Happy, excited.